Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Paddle Monster newsletter. In this week, our featured article builds on what we looked at last week when we looked at how to choose the right board. We looked at how to choose the right board in a very general sense. We considered everything from recreational boards to inflatables to race boards. This week, we're narrowing that down to a focus on race boards. So we talk about all the different aspects of race boards, like shape, like volume, like stability, dugouts versus flat deck boards, etc. And I share with you a test protocol that you can use to test different boards when you get a chance to try them, so that you can actually get some quantitative information, if you have a GPS, about which board performs best for you. So I think it's a really interesting read for people that are interested in getting a new race board for the 2025 season. And remember, now is the time to start thinking about it, right? Because now is when you want to send your order into the manufacturers to get a board for next year. Now is the best time to find boards on the used board market. Market's a little slower now, so you're likely to get a better price, and you're also likely to maybe find a board, a better board, or the board that you want now when they're not in quite as much demand as they will be in the spring. For those that are training with us, it's the culminating week of the 2024 training year. Many of you will be racing in Chattajack, and the program is geared towards helping you maximize your performance there. For those that aren't racing in Chattajack, it's the last really hard, intense week of the 2024 season. Now, for those of you that are still racing further into the season, big races in November, perhaps the ICF Worlds, I want you to reach out to me in the Coaches Convo and work with me to get customized work that can help you continue to progress towards your goals so that you can maximize your performance when it matters most. I'm happy to work with you closely in the Coaches Convo to give you everything you need. For everyone else, this is it for the season, and then next week we'll be starting the 2025 season, and we'll actually be starting with a little active rest, and I'll explain more about active rest next week. But we're getting into the off-season training, and in the next couple of weeks you're going to see lots of information about off-season training, and I think people are going to find it really interesting and informative. It's a really, really important part of your training. Lastly, the article that we share for people that are training with us is about how to assess your race performance. Seems appropriate. We haven't shared that article yet this year, and it seems appropriate with Chattajack, a big event for a lot of people that train with us coming up. It's, I think, going to help you put your performance into perspective after that event. And assessing your race and getting an accurate read on it, really putting it in proper perspective, learning the lessons that there are to learn from it really helps you, make informed decisions about your training moving forward. And it also helps you set really intelligent and appropriate goals moving forward as well. So I think that will be a very useful piece for you to read as well. So lots of great material in the newsletter this week. Hope everyone has a great week on the water. Happy paddling.